Why do I like anime? This question has been on my mind since I started watching the peculiar genre back in 2013 when I viewed the now controversial anime
リ
Sword
ンク
Art
スタート
Online. Although I can now see that in terms of writing, Sword Art Online was subpar to many anime, during that time I had never seen anything like it. The story, art, and character types were something completely alien to me, and thus they intrigued me enough to seek out more anime, although I didn't know what it was called at the time. This led me to my second anime, which cemented my love for the genre, Death Note. This detective story, told through the eyes of the almost godlike serial killer, was one of the most engaging stories I had ever seen. And unlike Western media, instead of mindless violence and thoughtless commentary, Death Note had thought-provoking themes of what is truly right and wrong, and made me question what is the meaning of true justice. From these two experiences, I began devouring hundreds of hours of anime and became a true fan of the genre, and as most fans do, I looked for a community where I belonged. I found this on YouTube in the form of Mother's Basement, Gigguk, and the Anime Man. However, although these creators understood part of why I enjoyed anime, I never felt they truly captured the feeling I had watching it. So that leads me back to the question, why do I like anime? After a lot of thinking, I believe I finally have an answer. The non-episodic structure of anime was something I had rarely seen in Western media. The only other shows I had seen with this structure were Avatar: The Last Airbender and Teen Titans, both of which I now know were heavily anime inspired. While this isn't necessarily a bad thing, and many shows benefit from not having a story arc, the concept at the time was something I really liked. The prospect of seeing the characters I grew to care about grow as well was extremely fun, and it made me want to see more of them. It was a whole new experience, and because of the ongoing stories, more complex and thematic ideas that may have needed more than one episode to tell were possible. Another thing anime did that Western media didn't was create shows with a more adult audience in mind. Most Western cartoons were either children's entertainment or adult-oriented comedies, and, in the West, cartoons were often seen as childish. In Japan, however, cartoons never seemed to have that problem, and anime was able to give shows for all ages, whether that be something like Pokemon for kids, Death Note for teens, or Attack on Titan for adults. Anime also never seems to talk down to its audience, with thought-provoking ideas in many of its shows. Death Note's protagonist, Light, believes that by killing all the violent criminals in the world, he is delivering justice, and by doing so is preventing new crimes with the fear that he instills. Much to everyone's surprise, his plan actually works, with one character stating to the head of police that his actions have caused a significant drop in crime rates. His adversary L, on the other hand, believes in traditional justice and tries to bring Light down. While this is just a summary of the show's major philosophical debate, it made me question how I saw justice. While I didn't believe in Light's murder, the cold, unfeeling hand of the justice system in the show made me question if that was the correct way to do things either. Philosophical questions like this one abound in anime, and because of this, anime were not only engaging to watch, but made me feel like I was part of a discussion when I looked at reviews and articles after viewing. This thought-provoking nature also led to the development of my taste in television and media, making me crave what I thought to be smarter commentary and meaningful ideas. This next part varies from person to person, as art is very subjective, and as the saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But in my personal opinion, the art in anime varies from not great to beautiful, but it always felt unique. One of the most beautiful films I have seen in recent years is 2017's Your Name. The breathtaking artwork put on display is what I would call a modern masterpiece. Because anime is animated, it is also not held to the boundaries of reality. Artists are able to capture exactly what they want to show because every frame is created by them. This also allows for fantastical settings such as Spirited Away's bathhouse or the town of Itamori in Your Name. It also allows for spectacular fight scenes where characters can use unique and oftentimes beautiful attacks to defeat their enemies. Some examples of this that come to mind are the fight between Todoroki and Midoriya in My Hero Academia, or the first final valley fight in Naruto. Because the freedom of animation lets everything be in control of the artist, anime always seems to be more visually interesting in comparison to the often dull and boring atmosphere of live action television. In the end, however, our likes and dislikes are entirely subjective, and the reasons I have to like a specific genre of show may be the exact reasons you dislike it. But in my opinion, that's all part of the fun. If we all liked the same things, the media we consume would be bland and unexciting. That being said, if you have anything to add, or if you feel like you just want to tell how you discovered anime, post a comment down below. Thanks for watching. I've been Exister, and if you made it this far and like my content, I'm planning on creating more videos in the future, so feel free to like and subscribe for more.